What up, Phoenix fam? It's your boy PJ, the OG Keymaster, and I'm coming at you with this week's top picks of books that I think are going to be hot. Now, you know what to do. Let's get into this. And we are starting with Marvel this week. We have Absolute Carnage #1. Now, this is the event that everyone has been waiting for. Written by Donny Cates, artwork and cover art on this main cover by Ryan Stegman. After turning Venom's world upside down a year ago, Donny Cates and Ryan Stegman are about to put the sinister symbiote through hell again, only this time Carnage has come calling and everyone who has ever worn a symbiote is dead in his sights. I cannot wait for this. I'm getting this cover and I'm getting the Art Germ cover, which you'll see right here. There's a ton out there. There's even a 1 in 200 blank red cover if you're interested in that. But I'm going with these two covers. This thing's going to be massively overprinted, and so pick the cover that you like. Next up is Agents of Atlas #1. Now this is spinning out of the series New Agents of Atlas from War of the Realms, written by Greg Pak and Jeff Parker. Protecting every corner of the Marvel U by popular demand, Atlas debut in their own series as Amadeus Cho, Silk, Shang-Chi, Wave, Jimmy Woo, and all of your favorites defend the cross-Asian portal city of Pan against the science magic threat of one of Marvel's classic villains. Classic science magic superhero fun combined with young and old heroes from multiple lands clashing with one another, fighting monsters, and maybe saving the world along the way. Now, this is the reason why I'm saying pick up this title, because we are introducing a new character who is Isaac Ikeda, the protector of Pan. So you're seeing a new character in this one. That's why I am highly recommending getting this New Agents of Atlas #1. Debuted a whole bunch of new characters. This is just one more, and that is why I am saying go ahead and pick this up. There's two covers. There's multiple covers, I'm sorry. But there's two covers that I'm interested in. There's the main cover right here, and then there is the Suan cover, which I think is awesome. If you'll remember, Suan had the cover of Wave from New Agents of Atlas #1. It was a store exclusive from the Philippines, and the Suan cover went crazy. Now this is one from Marvel that you can get. I don't know if there will be as much buzz about it, but I'm going to go ahead and pick it up. Next up is Daredevil #9. Now this has been a really under the radar series written by Chip Zdarsky. I cannot say enough. I've really been enjoying this Daredevil run of his. This title, not only I believe you will get to introduce, or they will introduce this new Daredevil, but this is also a phenomenal cover by Tedesco. Totino Tedesco is his name, and this thing is pretty wicked. I think this is going to be one of those sought after covers this week, but I also think that there might be something of value within the book as well. So definitely be on the lookout for this one. And finally out this week from Marvel is Immortal Hulk #22. This is written by Al Ewing, interior art by Joe Bennett, and cover art by Alex Ross. Shadowbase has one goal: to stop the monsters, the forces of chaos, and give their power to men of order. But the monsters have goals of their own, and now they're working together. Rick Jones remembers everything, and you wouldn't like him when he's angry. So from that solicitation, I'm hoping we get to see the immortal A-Bomb. This has been one of those titles that has been consistently hot. Not recently, because I believe it got on people's radar and people started ordering it, shops started ordering it, but it kind of has, the story has kind of taken a lull, if you will, and so I think people might be jumping off, and this would be a perfect time for Marvel and Al Ewing to drop something big, and it would be pretty cool if it was a low print run and they decided to do this and sneak this in there. We'll see what happens. I'm going to be picking it up. There are two covers, but I'm mostly interested in this main Alex Ross cover. Also, just wanted to touch on that there is an Immortal Hulk number 22nd printing coming out this week, and it features a sketch artwork of the A cover for Immortal Hulk 20. I think this looks pretty cool. Be on the lookout for it. You might see, I don't know if shops ordered a lot of these, so this might be one that people are after this week. Moving over to DC, we have Batman number 76. Now, this is the B cover, and this is done by Gabriel Del Otto. Now, he is just a phenomenal artist, and he does a lot of work on a lot of the secondary market store exclusive covers. This one is coming to you from DC for cover price, but it is the cardstock variant, so it is $1 more. Cover price on this is $4.99, but still just an awesome cover on Batman. The story, I'm not so much digging it, but Tom King's trying to finish up his run. Doesn't have too many more issues to go on this, so I'm gonna pick this one up, but mainly for the art. Hopefully something good is in the story as well. Next up is Deathstroke number 46. Now this is the B variant, and this is drawn by Scan, who, if you remember, he did a bunch of the Venom store exclusives that took off last year. This is another way that DC, they're going out, they're getting hot artists to do cover priced variants, which I can't say enough about. So this is another cover art grab, although I am really enjoying Christopher Priest's run on Deathstroke. So I want to see how he's going to continue to tell this story of what's happened after Deathstroke's death, with his daughter Rose picking up the mantle. We'll see where it goes. Lastly, from DC, we have Deceased number 4 out this week, and I honestly have been enjoying this title. Tom Taylor's telling an awesome story, and while most think this is a ripoff of Marvel's Zombies, I think it's got a cool spin to it. You got 3 covers on it. I'm picking up all 3 covers this week. You have the main cover, which is done by Andy Kubert. You have this horror movie film cover, which is done by Tasia, Tasia MS. Not really sure. Never really heard of anything else they've done. And then finally, you have the Francisco Mattina Joker cover, which I'm definitely picking up to have that go with the other 3 covers that he's done of Batman, Superman, and Wonder Woman. All right, moving on to our independents, we have Die number 6. Now, this series has blown up. Everyone is speculating that it is going to be made into a series. First 5 issues, I think they were all sellouts. I think they all went to 3rd, some even 4th. I think number 1 went to a 5th printing, if I'm not mistaken. So this series is picking back up with a new story arc, written by Kieron Gillen and artwork by Stephanie Hans. Stephanie Hans does the A covers for this series, which is what you're seeing right now. There is a B cover done by Peach Momoko, and I think that this book is underordered, mainly because the Image, before this book even came out, Image announced a second printing of this book, which is due to come out on the 28th of August. So this book, number 6, hasn't even come out yet, and you can already pre-order the second printing of Die number 6, which is in shops on August 28th. So, like I said, I'm thinking that means that this book was massively under-ordered, and that there is going to be a lot of people looking for this book. That's just my guess. Also out this week from Image is Unearthed number 1, the second printing. If you tuned into Phoenix Comics and got your signed copies of number 1, that was an awesome show. Mr. McCobb did an excellent job of interviewing the guys, and I made sure to take advantage of that and got all 3 of their exclusive covers, triple sign, waiting for those to come in. Really excited to get those up on the wall to show off. But this is Unearthed number 1, the second printing, dropping this week. I believe this is alternate cover art by Baltimore Rivas. If I'm not mistaken, that's what it's solicited as. So I'm going to be picking this one up. Moving on to IDW, this is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles number 95. The second printing. If you don't know, there is a new Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle. Her name is Jenica. There's a lot of debate right now on whether 95 is a cameo or is a first full appearance. I'm not here to solve that debate. All I'm here to do is tell you that the second printing will feature Jenica as a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle on the cover. There was a San Diego Comic-Con 95 exclusive variant that featured her on the cover. That thing's like $200. I definitely did not pick that up. I wish I would have. But I am picking up this cover, which is also going to feature her as a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle for cover price. I suggest that you do the same. Here is a new one from Red 5 Comics. This is Dark Age number 1. Now this is one that a lot of people have been waiting on for a while. They released a ash can a while ago, and it sold out. That's really hard to find on eBay right now. Prices are ridiculous on it. There was also a free comic book day issue that came out this past free comic book day, and that thing went crazy. Go look on eBay right now, and you can see prices are ridiculous on a free comic book. So this one is definitely on my radar. I have one pre-ordered. Here is the solicitation featured on Free Comic Book Day from the creator of The Rift. In the near future, all metal on Earth suddenly turns to worthless piles of rust and dust. With no technology, no guns, no computers, humanity reverts to a violent feudal system. Each pocket of civilization is ruled by knights of wood and glass and concrete. This is the new Dark Age. Now, if that does not interest you, I don't know what you're into, but that sounds really, really cool. Something definitely different as a post-apocalyptic book I'm hoping for. And I would there's only one main cover. There is a 1:10 ratio cover, which I'll show right here. That one's going to be really, really hard to find, I think. But definitely pick up the main cover, and I promise you, you will not be disappointed. And my last pick of the week goes to Source Point Press, Dead End Kids number 1. Now, this is a book that's already sold out on most online retailers. I think this is going to be one of those ones that was under-ordered, and a lot of people are going to be looking for it. It's 1999. Ben, Murphy, Tank, and Amanda are 4 screwed up kids from broken homes, but they have each other. When Ben is murdered, Murphy and his friends set out to find who killed him and find themselves in the crosshairs. Dead End Kids is a dark, coming-of-age murder mystery set in the 90s from the creative team behind 2018's critically acclaimed Grief. Now, this was supposed to be out in shops last week. However, I guess it was held up, and so it will be coming out this week. Like I said, already sold out on most online retailers. I think it's going to be super low print. Try and find it if you can. If not, be one of the first ones to get it on eBay. I have a feeling this is going to be one that blows up this week. That about does it for me this week, Phoenix fam. Please like and comment down below what you thought. I'm always looking for a good debate. Is there books on here that shouldn't have been on here? Is there books on here that should have been on here that I didn't talk about? Any and all conversations are good when it comes to comic books. That's the great thing about this. Make sure you share it out if you can. I always appreciate that. And until next time, Phoenix fam, this is the OG Keymaster signing out.